Так, пошел. Так, 10-я часть. Магические палки-ковырялки. Сейчас лучше вспомнить управление. В смысле сдал назад? Никуда не сдавал. Преску. А, блять, это, наверное, это. Да. Секунду.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Так. Блять. Пойдемте сначала сходим, берем урожай.
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
А, все, у меня full page. Нет? Так. Где этот крот ёбаный? Вон. Так. Так. Нам надо поговорить с друзьями мистера Бикола. Думаю, я смогу выбраться из замка тайком от мамы. Давай встретимся в космосе, обдумаем план действий. Кажется, придумал, как поговорить с кентаврами насчет снитчетов. Медлить нельзя, бабуль на дневнике в руках браконьеров, и нам нужно действовать быстрее. Основно ще запахати задачі ми нам тут дали. Угу. 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 Короче, хуйня понятно.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
О, подлагнуло.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does?
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Привет, Вань.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I
Да,
won't forget that
потихоньку.
taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet
Честно,
again in the map chamber.
похуй.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp, places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a
Уже.
particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you
И что,
insist.
блядь?
I
На
do.
нахуй.
And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Greetings. I mean... My way, children. I wonder almost daily why...
I heard the headmaster approaching.
Ну, короче, мне подарили новую колду. Modern Warfare 2, которая...
Stand proud, pure blood.
Престиж, ебать.
The future is yours.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
Я что думаю, новую колду
The
проходить.
injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch.
Да,
Dare say
да.
not some sense into
Я
it.
охуел.
And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game. You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Давай пиши, мать.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
Это директор Хогвартса.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Has anyone seen my
Я
ivory
типа выпил
handled
оборотное
hand
зелье и превратился в
mirror? Of
директора.
course you haven't.
Oh no, it's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
Я не могу. Ё-моё.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Да,
Leeway,
да,
Professor?
доебались.
Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot.
Ну, думаю, это прикол задания.
I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is
Ебать, угадал.
always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Жалко, блядь.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. Let's get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Ну, типа, это оборотное зелье, там отрыжку хуярит, когда заканчивается.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I...
Lumos. Revelio.
It's me.
Accio.
Do you have a moment?
Ебитесь от меня. Блин, пока на вахте был, все забыл уже. Какая реакция мангуста, блядь.
Hello, Hamura. Revelio.
Герб Хогвартс. На гербе Хогвартса изображен лев, змея, орел и барсук, который представляет 4 факультета школы. Внизу них красуется девиз Драка Дормис, что-то там Титиландус, что означает никогда не щекочи спящего дракона. Что за лев этот тигр, блядь? Барсук это эти пуффиндуй, блядь. Ага, балуемся, значит. А можете бомбарды выебать на нахуй. Проберитесь в кабинет директора.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Сегодня утром созерцание хрустального шара меня до крайности огорчило. Поначалу я обрадовался, ясно увидев в нем атриум Министерства магии. Я всегда мечтал там работать. Но когда атриум сменился бескрайними рядами метил, на смену радости пришло отчаяние. Неужели я обречена прозябать в секторе контроля за метлами? Эта рутина сведет меня с ума вернее, чем песня Вупера. Пока, видимо, следует смириться с тем, что у меня нет склонности к прорицанию. Хотя раз я это чувствую, может, все-таки немножко есть, вероятно. Легендарочка подъехала. Нихуя себе. Гаргулья у кабинета директора. Лестница, ведущая в кабинет директора, охраняет заколдованная гаргулья, которую впускает только тех, кто знает пароль. Хотя трудно себе представить хоть кого-нибудь, кто решился бы навестить нынешнего хозяина этого кабинета. Да блять, клавиш путаю. Пюр. Блять. Француз хули.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
О, шляпа. Распределяющая шляпа. Эта зачарованная шляпа была создана 4 основателями Хогвартса как средство, с помощью которого ученики определяются в один из 4 факультетов школы. Имея опыт в легименции, распределять шляпу может заглянуть в голову тестируемого студента, что позволит исчислить его мысли и способности.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal.
Опа. Спиздили.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be?
О, сука.
I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Не люблю стелс-миссии. Да я бы их расхуярил только в путь, блядь.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Понял, не туда.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Ну ты думаешь, сейчас он повернется, я пройду. Хоть. Все, меня тут не было.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Closed tight. No way, but that doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Зачем ты все комментируешь, блядь?
Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
Херня.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand.
А мы прятаться не любим.
Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power. Depulso! Bombard!
Дело Майнкрафт.
Bombarder. Support. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Defender.
Ну пиздец.
Defender. Depulsor. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarder.
Здорово, нормально.
Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder.
Ай, блин.
Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Potato. Bombarder. Defender. Defender. Descender.
И там какая-катик.
Simple stone. This must be for me.
Философский камень.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone.
Dear sweet.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Only imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Нихуя непонятно, но очень интересно.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor PK.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey. I'd seen Bakar's tower countless times. Never suspected it held the secrets it did.
Так.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
An honest day's work.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Revelio.
Glad you came.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Миссис Ботвинс. Привет. Мы надеемся, что вы пересмотрите свое решение касательно материальной помощи. Вам дали достаточно времени, но наше терпение не безгранично. Ваш муж наверняка хочет, чтобы вы поняли всю ценность нашего сотрудничества. Готовы ли вы ответить до конца недели? Этот разговор должен остаться между нами, надеемся, вы понимаете.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Glad you came.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
Спиздил у него из-под носа. Еще 20 монет.
Find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere. Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. How to find out.
Блять.
To be late. She said she was going to Hogwarts Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Блять, у меня есть метла, конь, еще какая-то хуйня, я пешком бегаю.
He must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
За подвешенной кабаней голова, закатывает глаза и шмыгает носом, наблюдая за богом атмосферы довольно колорит натуры трактира. Блять, я подождать не могу отсюда.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find.
Наконец-то драка, блять. Уже заебался разговаривать.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! The hidden door.
Невероятно сложный замок.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Not gonna work. Using that girl as bait. No one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student.
Я вам убью, блять. Я вам сейчас убью, нахуй. И сейчас я приду, погодите. Здорово, мужики.
Agile thing, aren't you? You're going to...
Incendio! Expel! Defender! Bombard!
Did you try not to make this too easy for me?
Bombarder! Revelio!
Ты мил мне, словно Авгурей, чья песня прелестится дождя, и с каждым днем люблю сильнее, пленил ты верностью меня. На своем сердце чары чую, оков прошу я не снимай, ведь нашу встречу роковую я навсегда попала в рай.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Ага. О, вернулся, блин. Здорово.
Revelio.
Сейчас подойду.
Hey. What? Oi, oi! Hey! What? Hey!
What? Oi, oi. Hey. Hey. Oi, oi. Hey.
What? Aye. Aye. Oi, oi. What? Aye. Oi, oi. Aye. Hey! What? Hey! Hey! What? Oi! Hey! Hey! What?
Oi! Hey! Hey! What? Oi, oi!
Aye. What? Aye. Aye. What? Aye.
Oi! Hey! Oi!
Так. Сугубо извиняюсь.
Revelio.
Я перечитал твое последнее письмо бесчисленное количество раз и буду перечитывать вновь и вновь каждый час, пока мы не встретимся. Меня пугает мысль о том, что я еще не скоро тебя увижу, но я верю в лучшее. Любовь моя, скорее бы настал тот день, когда мы расскажем о помолвке всем близким, особенно моему отцу. Не знаю, что ты здесь стремишься к этому, но знай, что невозможно поделиться своими чувствами, которые переполняют меня ненавистью неба, и прям невыносимая пытка. Теперь я еще раз перечитаю твое письмо. С любовью, Рози.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio. Accio. Bombarda. Revelio.
Я что, блядь, ради этого сюда лез?
If it's that. Curse that screaming root. That's mine. You will not survive this fight. What are you? Nagel's friend won't come looking for you. Dangerous. Racing outside. Stop that right there.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Давай глянем. А чуть не поняла.
Ну, как-то сложно называть. Управление не понятно. Можно обои мыть?
А?
Можно обои мыть?
Ну, мыть вроде можно, но его нахуй.
По-моему, Валик.
Залетишь не сейчас. Там они типа бумажные, блядь. Но они должны быть такие, типа, ну, пол резиновые, типа, на ощупь. А, по-моему, чисто бумага. Кофта, господи.
Ну, вот на блок не нажимай. Там такой прикол, что картон объемный, там, короче, сделаны пимпочки.
Ну, да, производитель попадает. Ничего. Блин. Километр оптика.
Видишь, если посмотреть.
Я понял, ну да, такой слабенький. Да.
Да, это нормально, наверное.
Ну это понты, ничего, конечно. Ну он тупо декоративный несет.
Ну, какая.
Ну видишь, у меня, например, бампер. У меня, видишь, чехол выпирает за экран. То есть типа я вот так он лежит на чехол.
Ну, камеру вещаем.
Ну да. Ну, конечно, какой-то жизнь. В это воткнуть.
Это синий?
Синий? Да. Не пойдет. Ну, хотя бы с пружинит. Если вот так пойдет. Штучки. Миллион штук. Миллионов штук. А скажи что-нибудь оттуда. Слышь? Скажи что-нибудь. Ну, просто скажи что-нибудь.
Скажи что-нибудь.
Ну, слушай, ну не сильно. Нет, Саша, спасибо.
Revelio.
He will tell you what you need to do.
What you need to do?
Over here. I need your help.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might...
It's nearby.
Understood.
Your friend Natty...
Revelio.
Summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Accio. Revelio. Incendio.
My wand is somewhere in this room. I can tell.
Revelio.
Mm-hmm.
Revelio. Lumos. Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
Any luck with my wand? Please. You must find it. Quickly.
Bombarda. Defender. Revelio. Depulso. Levioso. Incendio.
Я не понимаю.
Incendio. Bombarda.
Да что за...
Lumos. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Mr. Rabe's wand must be nearby if he can sense it from his cell. Mr. Rabe's wand! He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
Да, дойти надо было.
Lumos. Lumos. Bombarda. Defender.
Сколько? $187. Откуда, блядь? У меня было 172.
Let's fight and put an end to Harlow.
Что за хуйня? Так, видишь, у меня нету новых подписчиков. Ну, типа, вот у меня 20 последние и все.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him.
Крутанули, наверное.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Помни, крутанул.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this.
И когда заново подписываешься, нет, когда новые подписываются.
Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Revelio.
Hello. And how would one like to be styled today?
Hello.
I'm sure. But look at you. Looking for a change, are we?
Why not, I say? What sort of change?
Some are going for that muggle with consumption. But you won't find poisons here. No need for... Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look?
What services...
What is it you might be interested in?
Блять.
You can stop by any time.
Я вот первый раз в таком магазине это. Оп. И как мне с ним поговорить?
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
Мне кажется, еще два я почти прошел. Я бы и на старые стримы закинул превьюшку. Типа, если бы это сделал, было бы невероятно круто.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
И еще нужна по колде. Я еще буду колду стримить. Окей, окей. Призрачная надежда. Давай, давай. Спасибо, что зашел. Ведь опять метель.
Who lives here? Revelio.
A lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
Меня недооцениваешь. Ты меня недооцениваешь.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Ah, there you are.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig's asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No! Never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Revelio.
Блять. Ночь. Вообще похуй бегаю.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me. We were on our way home when one of them saw me just as he removed us.
He didn't want you to identify him.
In an instant, my father bowed his neck to as he fell. My father changed back into his human form, and then he was gone.
Your fault?
He died protecting me. My mother and I tried to go on without him. A few years later, we left.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father...
He was. We all have our burdens.
Yes, I remember.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to that. And once he is gone, we will turn up. We are making progress. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Yeah.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Levioso. Capolso. Accio. Incendio. Defendo. Expelliarm Bombarda.
Мразь.
Incendio.
Практикант хуев не попал, блядь.
There we go. Seems a pleasant enough little place. That's it. Revelio.
Incendio. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Defendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Incendio. Defendo. Bombarda. Revelio.
Здорово. Здорово, здорово, здорово. Как оно? Как делишки? Сейчас, секунду. Отвлекся слиняться.
Welcome back. Have you finished?
Reporting back, Professor.
Well done. Wisdom is a... Let us practice our restore... Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you leave.
Блять, надо пробовать его, да?
That's it. Keep it up.
Так.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
I'm sure I could do that.
Revelio.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Gryffindor.
Hello, Imelda.
Of course.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step
Ooh.
up from the good for nothings who
Understood.
usually challenge me. Well, they sit around and hope to be
Understood.
the best. No one sets records by wishing for them. And I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying
Спасибо,
record or
лекарь.
not?
Приятно.
I'm ready to fly.
Сейчас ее выебу.
Finally, a decent.
С такой мотивейшн.
I'm getting the hang of this. Excellent.
Я в армии 3, блядь, на истребителе летал. С какой-то метлой не справлюсь.
Now, made it. I'd say that was acceptable.
Так.
Made it. Oh, did anyone else see that?
Разъебал. Что ты допиздилась?
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard.
Да завались нахуй.
Let Mr. Weeks know.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had...
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle will...
Ah, yes.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all...
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you... Thank you again, truly. What are we looking for today?
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think.
You'd like me to report back?
You know me. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast Court. However, if you're flying high above them...
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks.
I hope you are able. Do be careful of...
Заколебали эти разговоры вечные, это уже невозможно.
Meeting.
Ебать. Поехали открывать новую землю.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
В смысле, блядь, не попал.
Revelio.
Не понял. Понял.
Someone's here. Coming out at once!
Да твою мать. Блин. Я же уклонился, твою мать.
Sworn. Oh, little moon calf. Far from home, eh?
Revelio. Revelio.
Да ёбаный рот. Да ёбаный рот.
Revelio.
You're the one who released Oaks. An intruder! That's the student who stopped us. This
Revelio. Revelio.
Not quiet enough. Wouldn't mind a plum. Gringo. Suit me.
Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Bombarda. Reparo. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Bombarda. Revelio.
Никита Майнкрафт. Приветствую, здорово. Это что, прям Никита Майнкрафт? Я куратор свата, да. Это я. И что, тебе нужно курировать сват? Да, нормально. Ну, сегодня будет собрание серьезное. Тебя принимать не надо? Почему?
One less, almost. Incendio. I've been to my horses before you were.
This will not be another setback.
Incendio.
That's the student who uses strange methods.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Ну хорошо, так хорошо. Чуть тебя заставлять буду. Делай что по кайфу, Никита.
Revelio.
Как там у вас ДБ дела после ухода энергетика? Что такое? Что говорят?
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
К сожалению, тот факт, что старинный манглский компас был потерян здесь, означает, что магл, который владел, вероятно, сейчас бродит где-то по улице. А что ЛСД это творит? Да, я вечером зайду.
Loud as a trot. Pull! Levioso! Levioso!
Approaching our jurisdiction. No! Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here. An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
Врывается ЛСДшник, нарушает 12 МК. Врывается к поищнику во время принятия, приходит ему, говорит, уйдите, пожалуйста, он приходит к прокурору, и поищника вижу. Интересно, девки пишут. Разбираться надо, да. Жалко, меня не было. Давай, Никит, покида.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Turn my back for 1 second and what happens? Suppose it's worth a look. Someone messing about?
A castle. The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Gryffindor, over here!
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared.
That's actually...
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things. And in my experience, that's... Anyway, don't let it go to your head.
We'll soon see how I fare.
Get ready to lose, Griff.
Made it. Excellent.
Зависло, блядь. Не уровень, ё-моё.
This is going well. something difficult? That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Not bad. You take care of yourself.
Сейчас это задание сдам, и на сегодня пока все.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
How's my favourite test flyer? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks.
Fantastic! Your broom performed.
The best upgrade yet. It flew, but with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching.
Of course! Should have anticipated. At last, I think...
I shall look forward to speak.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I... Couldn't have done this without you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. What are we looking for today?
Ёпта мать.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Ладненько, заканчиваю.